A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Glory to you, O Lord. Jesus set out and went away to the region of Tyre and Sidon. He entered a house and did not want anyone to know he was there. Yet he could not escape notice. But a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit immediately heard about him, and she came and bowed down at his feet. Now the woman was a Gentile of Syrophoenician origin. She begged him to cast the demon out of her daughter. Jesus said to her, let the children be fed first, for it is not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs. But she answered him, Sir, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he said to her, For saying that you may go, the demon has left your daughter. So she went home, found the child lying on the bed, and the demon gone. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I wonder whether mankind has ever experienced distrust between the two sexes as much as our generation goes through now. There has always been a certain degree of mistrust and suspicion between man and woman. In the previous generations, this suspicion was a part of practical wisdom from experiences. On the other hand, this generation now learns distrust and hatred against the opposite sexes from mass media, social media, and higher educational institutions. It seems that this trust, suspicion, and hatred are promoted in an orchestrated fashion. The book of Genesis surprises us with the story of the creation of man and woman. It tells us that the first man and woman were both naked but were not ashamed. Man and woman of the 21st century cannot think of this being naked but not ashamed, for they see each other as opponents and enemies. However, the Bible teaches that God created man and woman in a relationship of trust. When the man woke up from his deep sleep and found the woman, he exclaimed, This at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This one shall be called woman, for out of man this one was taken. This cry implies that God created man and woman with the same nature and destined them to unite to each other in body and spirit. Since man and woman belong to each other in body and spirit, fundamental trust and love exist between them. That is how God created man and woman and destined them to relate to each other. What we witness in our world now is not normal. It is a twisted reality by our sinfulness. And we cannot overlook this reality because the loving relationship between man and woman is one primal purpose of creation. Left untreated, this wounded relationship will torture man and woman to a most unbearable degree. Without the health of this fundamental relationship, our civilization, our world, cannot stand upright.